Right, Jack and David Part 2. Continuing the Jack and David. And the last one looked at the Zachary. Yeah, you have the Zachary, right? Basically this Zachary, it's like Jackson. It's like Jackson and it's like fakery, right? Zachary is basically like fakery. And the Jack idea is basically like fake as well, right? You see, Zachary Taylor was one of the President of the United States. He was a Kurd, of course, in all the names and that. Plus you had a Jackson president, right? James Sophia. Of course, the Sofa's ideas is to do with wisdom or something. Yeah. Sofa. This was the seventh presidency. Jackson. See, they love these fake ideas, right? Yeah, you see, how we have this child doing numerology thing, right? There's no F. Right? No F. So you see the origins of the letter F is back to the Vav idea, which is the nail or the hook, right? And of course, it's the sixth letter. Again, the six, and depicted as a hook or a club, like the mace or the hook idea again, F. You have F for fake, right? Truths and Lies, which is a film by Orson Welles, basically about con artists treating fakery and all this. Yeah, you see a fakir, right? A fakir. Look at all the Kurd in this. Who renounce their position and dedicate. Like there's that word, dedicate, like in the eunuchs. Dedicate. Like the eunuch idea, their lives to the worship of God. Right? Of course, you take this as another Kurd for a certain club type of thing, right? Dedicate their lives to worship of God. Look at the hat piece. And there, look, as you see, translates to hollow out, right? Hollow out, or become needy, like the Garden of Eden or the needles idea, you see. So the hook applies here because the hook is like being hooked on drugs or something, hooked on tea, right? Hooked on tea drinking and all that, right? Mendicants, see what I'm saying? Mend. Of course, the Sufi idea, right, is exactly referring to this type of stuff, right? The Sufi. There's the hat type of thing, right? There's the hat. The Sufi idea, like the Sufa, now the wisdom idea and all this, right? Of course, F for fake, right? F. Body of religious practice. Sunny, like the sun, like the sun and the moon, right? And Shia, like the she's idea again, right? Islamic mysticism. One concept shared between Sufism and Freemasonry is that of fraternity. Raternity, F for fake, right? Raternity. companions, the raft, the raftsman. So it's 2 and the 1. See this, see. See here it's counterfeit, sing idiot, Fian, forgery, copy, sham, rooks. Reproduction, artificial. See all these things. Of course, here the crooked Campbell and the craft. So you see how this relates to what we're discussing here and all that, looking at here, deceptiveness, fakery and artifice. See here we two work here in the first artifice are in metals, alchemy. Alchemy. Of course, the hammer. See, back to the nails idea, like a hammer and nails. Simple as hammer and nails idea, like the VAV. The nails, look at this university scheme. We've got a university scheme to get Freemasons and stuff. Of course, at the forge. See, at the forge, right? It's got the 4 in it. The forge, right? And the hammer and the nails. Hammer and nails. As you can see, we have 4, D, Dalit, M, and T. 4's T and M for Masons. Look at this, right? Look how close this is to a syringe idea, right? See the similarity between the syringe idea and this. To the 3 nails, right? The 3 nails is representing something. Obviously a T, and 7 and the syringe idea, right? I come across this website thing. Obviously, they're not going to tell you anything about the trans idea on this, but yeah, some interesting knowledge on it. And obviously the moon has the whole moon. Right? You see a lot of stuff about nails, right? This is interesting, this one, the words of wise men are like gourds. Obviously now the gourd is when the type of, they use gourd to basically get emotional response to the people, really. So like the hex idea, it's like the hex. So the words of wise men are like gourds to animals, see? These collections, masters of these collections are like well-driven nails. So they're using again this idea to hex, a shepherd. Basically hex animals, natural people, see? There's on that website thing, interestingly, I was just looking at a video by Jungle Circle before, and they pointed out the Mona Lisa thing in contrast with the Mary thing, which is in that Da Vinci Code movie. So have a look at that video, like that's that Mona Lisa and the Mary type idea. It's totally that they were hormones and artificial births and that, right? So I'm a few problems with this thing they got at the moment. But yeah, so as you see, the valve is near, right? So the 6 is the near, right? the three nails, right? And the three nails, the 666, right, is actually the breath of life of Jesus, yeah. So it's showing it as a good thing, right? And obviously this website would have been written by probably a tea drinker, right? But yeah, obviously the profane meaning is all bad, the devil, and nailing Jesus to the cross and all this. But this thing's looking at it like as if it's the breath of life, right? And of course you have this bit which I've done before, like the 666 number of the beast, and there's the number of a man, which basically refers to the third sex. 6 is sex, 666, the third sex, which is basically means transit, right? They're the third sex. And there the word, this is interesting, the word Roman in Hebrew is in Greek latinos, right? And they in Hebrew also, so these are like they with a 666 apparently, right? So but basically when you are Roman, again, Roman means homeland, right? It means homeland user, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's same codes all the time. So if you're a member of the Roman Empire, it means you're one of their transes, right? You're a Mason, basically. A lot of interesting codes, right? Yeah. Side. Interesting stuff there about the rib. So it says here, it basically means from the side. Sideways. Now, a lot of code. First woman was born from the side of Adam. So if Adam was a bloke, the first woman was born from the side of Adam. Trans, right? And dove, innit? Simple as. Horus the Elder. Again, hormones out there. And created to be an image of God and likeness of God. So you see what I mean? Likeness or Kia Elohim. Interesting codes. Of course, they to be made in the image of God. It's like, who's God like? See? Royal house, transes, right? So you see all the codes. Yeah, come together basically. 666 being obviously the three nails idea, right? And Adam's division into male and female. So first he was a trans, and then he divided into male and female. Transfiguration, of course. Yeah. Repaired at the end. The healing idea and all this. And of course, Cyclopsian masonry and all that. So as you can see, and the new. And the father-in-law. The FM. The sign of Manu Pantia. Man pants. MPs. MPs. The Manu Pantia symbolises three baptisms. Truth, yeah, life, and the way. Transfiguration. So you can guess what the way is, really. So again, the idea of the three. It must be like a male, female, and then the new creation, the trans. See what I'm saying? The third way, transfiguration. And again, transferred from the first man. See what I'm saying? Pure trans is good, right? Look at this, right? Laura Elton and David Furnish have got the son Zachary, right? This. But look at this, the Syringe Access Fund. You like the SUFC, the Sufis. Syringe Access Fund.